Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mukluk Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk, and today we are jumping back into Enshrouded, free of charge for them. Yesterday they sponsored us. They paid us to play it yesterday. We did a giveaway, all that good stuff. By the way, if you were one of the winners of that giveaway, I did send out the prizes early this morning. However, we're back into it now because I want more. Now, since last time we left off, and I found out that there was two things I needed to proceed. I needed bone, which there is a gigantic fossilized rib cage sticking out of the ground right here. You can literally mine it. It's the size of a building. So I mined that off stream today for a few minutes, and I needed ammonia, which was from a mushroom monster. We had encountered a few of them before. I went back over here and ran around, and I'm kind of glad I did it off stream because it took a while to find some, and I killed some until I got the ammonia. Now that I have that, let me interact with the table to auto-repair all my gear. Hey, Noxie! And commune with the flame, and now, so we already had the mint mushroom meat. I got the bone earlier. We already had spark. I got the ammonia earlier. I already had 10 Roy boys. And a fell monstrosity head is a boss that we killed on stream, of course, and we are going to strengthen the flame. Which now, yes, okay, we got new ingredients to the next one. Yeah, a monster I've never seen. Actually, other than Spark, I've seen none of this. So, that should now allow us access into new areas. Also, is this flax ready to be harvested? Some of it is. Okay, so it must all be, like, just blossoming right now. Some of this flax is ready to go. But a lot of it is not. If I click on it right now, it's just gonna rip it out of the ground, and it's not ready. So, alright, we'll just get some of that. What was it I needed it for? I needed flax to make linen, but I'm trying to remember what for. I'm trying to remember exactly what I needed the linen for. Oh, I know. I was going to make a well. I needed the linen, I'm guessing for the rope. I was going to make a well in my base to get unlimited water here. Right now, I have to, it's not too far, but I'm running over here to get water every time I need it. How are you finding the game? I got bored about 20 hours in and I stopped. I'm still enjoying it. I'm enjoying it enough that among the various games I'm into right now, I'm choosing to play this tonight. Nox, by the way, how do you like Enshrouded so far? Did you find anything anything annoying bits in it? Last time I unlocked Fireball, so I'm having a blast. It's been good. It's been good. By strengthening the flame there, I just unlocked the next area, so we'll be checking that out. Another thing I did is I spent a few minutes looking at the skill tree, and I spent a couple of points here and here to get Constitution. I realized today I had not spent none of the points I had spent on this tree increased my health. So I did that today. So I've got a little bit more hit points now. You should see the other Eternal spells. Yeah, I've only got 2 Eternal spells so far. So, let's make some freaking progress right now. There's a tunnel through the shroud I could not go through earlier because it was like too high level. There's something right there. There's also this right here. Let's go there and we'll glide to that and get those things checked off. Yeah, I'm still enjoying the game. Otherwise I wouldn't be playing it tonight. Yeah. Funnyhill says hi and bye 2 a.m. in need of sleep. I might have already missed you, but have a good one if you're still there. What's up, chat? Welcome to again. Hey, Mice Analogy. What's up? I have, I do appreciate what these urns drop now, and I'm trying to do a better job of breaking them when I see them. Plus, this mace is really good. It one-shots them. So, getting that stuff, I got some glow dust and some potions that time. Let's see, that, and that. Nothing there. Okay, let's see. Food, water, and I want to see, does boiled eggs stack? Yes, it does. The boiled eggs is something I cooked earlier. I can't make a ton of it, but they increase stamina, mana, and health regen for a time. And it appears to stack with the food buffs I'm using right now. Can you play this co-op? Yes, Noxie, you can. You can play this with a group. Also, imagine like Valheim, but because of the skill trees, and if you look at the classes, there's healer, there's tank, and a ton of other stuff. You can have like a, holy trinity group. Also, you could just have all healers and just have like a really sturdy group with, moderate DPS. I'm, of course, you know, I'm on my own, so I'm doing, like, a well-rounded thing. So, you know, I've got the... I'm basically like a wizard with a shield, a wand, and a staff, and I've got a mace for when they're resistant to my elements. I have a fire, ice, and lightning wand, so if they're immune to one, I can swap to another. It's pretty good. Right now I've got points in Survivor, which lets me double jump, increases my stamina recovery. You can also have someone that has, like, skill points spent in the ability for their tools to last longer, so they're better at things like mining. What is this? Its flesh is potent. The cells don't just contaminate, they absorb by breaking down natural matter and turning it into something new. They create a cycle for energy and growth. I must understand it, experiment more with the shroud spores, and learn exactly how it works. I'd rather be here than with the villagers, they drain my energy. The fluid in the black cauldron spins and spins and spins, dissolving it, slowly eating it, changing it. Once I gazed into it too long as it spun and thought I felt it glare back. Perhaps I've grown batty with age or lonely. I think this village here was part of the quest chain for finding the Black Cauldron, which we acquired last time, which upgraded the Alchemist. It's 30, never mind. The shrouds are mushrooms. The shroud is emitted by these plant stalks that I guess might be classified as mushrooms. I don't know. But in the middle of most of the shrouded areas, there's this big red stalk, and if you chop it down, the shroud in that area fades out. Is that where I need to go? Where am I? It looks like there's a flame shrine in there. This is where I like the fireball. And now we pick up all the loot. It hits all of it. Oh gosh, I can't see. I can't see! Okay, I can see. I didn't know how deep that was. Let's see. That increases shroud time. We're not even in the shroud right now. But also, and it's kind of tough to put this in words. I love the digging in this game. Like, it's so much better than Valheim. If you want to dig to the center of the earth, you can. If you want to just dig a tunnel through a mountain, you can. Like, it's really good. And even when you're digging, if you're digging like a rare ore, you get XP while you're digging that ore. So you can level up just by, like, you know, mining copper or something. Limestone, wood. Let's see, rock. Some old books. I think that's 10. What is this? Is that just a beam of sunlight? Maybe there's a hole in the ceiling. This cave does not go where I thought it went. That's copper. That's 10. Mushrooms. Entering Enshrouded. Found a cave passage. You dig the digging? I do. Oh! Got a bony boy. Did not mean to fire the second one. Kill the nest so it stops spawning more. Melee attacks hit at a horizontal plane, so if the enemy gets above you, it can be difficult to hit them with melee. So the wand is good for that. Gregor, thank you for the Prime sub, buddy. Appreciate that. Welcome. Mukluk took the spot, that'll be Ritual. That's why the fourth. This is Johnson Van the third. Was you back to the lab? Hope you enjoy your stay entertainments on the way. Cricket the speakers, so touch speakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you're lonely near the edge. YouTube chat is so quiet, it's peaceful. What's up, Sergeant? Dude, this feels like a boss room. What is this? This really feels like a boss room. So I'm gonna jump me here. It's like way too open. we? We're like under that pit? I feel like I just discovered Blackreach, for those of you that understand that reference. This place is huge. Letting my stamina come back. Okay, well, let's lock onto that, see if we can get that way. Getting out of here looks like it's going to be a chore, and we are still in the Shroud. What is that? Oh, this is a bug. Alright, there we go. Let's get the spawner. Okay, no more spawner. Nice bazooka you got there. Thank you. I like it. Yeah, this is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for business. This is for fun. These things emit a poison cloud on every attack, and they are flammable. The poison cloud hurts a lot. They also emit the poison cloud when they die. So you gotta wait a second before getting the loot. This is what was dropping the ammonia earlier. And they sometimes drop pieces, like it's very Monster Hunter-ish. When you blast them, sometimes pieces of them come off. And because the ammonia is needed, it's worth trying to find them and pick it up. Do I need... Oh no, oh no! Oh no! Shroud sack. Might need that. Eh. Ah. Oh gosh. Having trouble getting up there. Okay. Back in the outside world. Luckily, I've got talent points spent into extend time in Shroud because we were in there for a while. New location added. Alright, we just found something. The town of Roostnook. Is that alive? Nope. Can I get water here? Nice. Might as well. Grab more of those. Nope, I thought he had just aggroed me, so I thought he was going to shoot me as I shot him. Whoa! Okay. Parry. I had a proc there. I've got a chance on wand attack to fire a double shot, so it's just double damage. And it happened there, so that's why that guy died much faster than normal. Okay, let's melt this room and turn everything into its base components and see what we can get. Bone meal, salt, nails, cloth. Looks like that stuff has either a lot of hit points or is just resistant to fire. Says might as well next to a well. Oh my god! Hi, Jester! Alright. Wow, that boiled egg food buff lasts 4 times longer than the cooked meat haunch and the bottle of water. Bottle of water. Bottle of water! My kid's yelling it too. Could be louder, yeah. For those that didn't see it, this morning we tried out Stormgate. I had a lot of fun on there. It honestly made me want to do like a playthrough of the StarCraft series. I don't know if you guys, maybe you would watch that? Maybe I'm charming enough I could get you to watch me play StarCraft? Like, just like the campaigns? Ah, there's a jelly on my head, what the heck? Dude, I had a lot of fun. And so the game's in like early access. It's an RTS. For those who don't know what it is, it's an RTS, a real-time strategy game, such as StarCraft or like Warcraft 3. It's made by some of the people who worked on StarCraft 2 and Warcraft 3 after they left Blizzard. And they made a company called Frost Giant Games. And it's an unfinished product, and they lifted the NDA, the non-disclosure agreement, which allows people to stream it and make videos and stuff until February 12th. So I was like, all right, so I dove in and I got into a game where there was like no threat and just like read tooltips, built units, tried stuff out, and then I played a few multiplayer games, like one-on-one against enemies. I actually won more than I lost, but you know, it was everybody's a noob right now. But man, I had a lot of fun. There's two factions right now, the Vanguard, which are kind of like Terrans from SC2, and then there was the Infernals, which are basically demons, but they are kind of like a cross between Zerg and Protoss. Like, they've got some features from both. They're not exactly one-to-one with either. And there's a lot of people joking around, because apparently the third race is like, well, the running joke is that they're cat girls. But it's apparently like alien fox people, but the running joke is that the third race is cat girls, so Shugo might get into it. Are you going to try any more of the demos during the Steam Next Fest? The Pacific Drive demo was pretty nice. We could try. Honestly, I have a key for that. Like, even outside of the demo, I have a key for that. I actually talked to Pacific Drive, briefly in the past about possibly doing a sponsored stream. And nothing's really come of that yet, but I have had some, you know, brief, back and forth with them. Like, their game is one that I would have no problem trying out, is kind of how I would classify it right now. Okay, hold on. Are these the same? That increases max mana. That increases critical hit base damage. Alright, yeah, let's swap to that one, and then we'll salvage that one. And... wait, I have 3 stamps? Alright, salvage that too. Okay. Yeah, I could be convinced to try Pacific Drive out, because I think it's, during Next Fest, I think it's like, you know, unfinished games, right? Is that 10? Yeah, that is 10. I was thinking that this cave would lead me to where I needed to go. Now I'm not sure. Oh, no, maybe, there's another climbing thing here. There's still, there's still a chance. Ow. That was a chunk of my health. I'm glad I've got some regeneration. Ooh, that is a shroud stock. For anyone who hasn't seen these, this is what produces the shroud. A shroud root. I misnamed it. Doesn't look like there's any more guards. Okay. And that gives us... oh! Yo, I killed like 4 of them with the first swing because they jump scared me. Okay, alright, so that was what this marker was. It was a shroud stock that was down here. Okay. Is there a way outside? Mug, did you see the tip from Nestoris on YouTube? No. If you shoot the red spots on the mushroom, you get the extra ammonia. I was under the impression if I killed it, I was going to get all of it. So it sounds like Nestoris is suggesting that when I fight those mushroom things, if I blast the red spots before killing it, I might get more. Which would be in line with games like Monster Hunter. Hunter's Bow. Explosive powder ball. I just got a grenade. I'm glad blowing up a chest that had grenades in it doesn't blow up the grenades. That would be a bad time. Fireballs tend to hit the entire creature anyway. Yeah, because we did pick one off the ground after killing it, so I might have unintentionally knocked one off. There's some kind of mine here. Alright, I do want to try to backtrack back to that if I can. Need to figure out... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh, there is a lot of bugs in this mine. So this seems like a decent place to get tin. Whoa. Lockpick. I like how you see the chest open multiple times while you lockpick it. That's probably not intentional. Also, I'm like, hi, Jackals. Yo, just to tell you guys who didn't see it this morning, like, the Stormgate stuff is already up on Mukluk Plays if you have any interest. Or, you know, you could look at it in the VODs. My favorite building so far. You know, anyone who's played an RTS before knows that there's usually a building that provides food, right? You know, either a farm or a supply depot or overlords, you know, whatever. Oh, just unlocked more recipes. The food building for the Infernals is a demon pig farm. And the demon pigs, like, it's like the farm provides, like, 10 food. And then, over time, it spawns 3 demon pigs that just sit by the farm. You can't control them. And each one of those that's out, you get 2 more supply from them while they're just standing there vibing. But if anyone attacks, they fight back. So it's like the farm is kind of like a weak static defense. So you could put them around your base, and if the enemy attacks you, when they hit the pigs, then you engage them, and they have to deal with your army while they're getting swarmed with pigs. And I loved it so much, because like the enemy would get tangled up on the pigs, and I'd be like, now! And I'd jump them, and I'm like, get 'em, pigs! That was absolutely my favorite building I've seen in Stormgate so far. Okay, that really hurt. Alright, I can't get the, Alright, there we go. I could not use staff while that thing was on me. It kept stun locking me. There we go. In co-op, there's a spell to summon all your pigs to one spot of the map to fight for you. Yeah, I tried it out, and I did some co-op games as well. We did co-op on a few difficulties, and at the end I did it on the top difficulty. It was fun. Alright, there's one more Flame Sanctum there. There we go. Hey, Elvin! Thank you for the YouTube membership. Appreciate the support, buddy. Keeping me filled with ramen. Do you lose supply if they fall in battle, though? The pigs. Yeah, I think you do. But they're like free units, and they respawn. So, for example, the Vanguards start with this, like, armored dog. It's called a Scout, and it's, like, their weakest fighting unit. But imagine getting, like, a Zergling with more hit points at the start of the game for free. Just one. So, if you play Infernal and you're fighting a Vanguard, it's very normal for this dog to show up, like, 1 minute into the game and start, like, attacking you, and you gotta deal with it. So one thing I started doing was, like, one of my first buildings was putting a pig farm right by my mineral line. Well, I say mineral line, like where I was mining gold. And then the free pigs would defend me from the dog attacks. Really interested in playing the campaign when it's done? Me too, Ezra, me too. Like, oh, shoot. Okay, ow. Oh, I was half health there. Some of my food buffs wore off. Let's do this and this. Okay. What's the deal with this? Don't know. Alright, I need to get over there. I don't know if my target is on this ground level or, like, way up on the mountain. Equipping a torch. There it is. Perfect. Okay, I'm on the right elevation. Warcraft 3 campaign. Dude, that would be fun. So look, I do love RTSs. Many of you don't know that about me because I haven't played many on stream. I do like RTSs. I'm not great at them, but I played Command and Conquer, Red Alert, Tiberian Sun, Total Annihilation, Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, StarCraft 1 and 2. I enjoy those games. I'm not great at them. Most people, when they think of those games, they just think the 1v1 PvP tournaments and stuff. I'm not great at those. I like watching them. And I like playing the campaigns for those very much. The StarCraft 2 campaign, especially, was amazing because like in between missions, you could like upgrade your troops. Like you could choose the order of the missions. Like I could do that mission and get Firebats, or that mission and get Goliaths, and then take whichever one I do first. I could take those to the next one. That was really cool. You could like do research, and you'd have to do research A or B and make choices, which had a lot of impact on the gameplay. The StarCraft 2 campaign, I played it all the way through like 2 or 3 times. It was magical. It was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. All right, let's go empty our bags, then we'll go to the next area. What was your favorite monster in Monster Hunter World? I hardly remember him. I remember a raptor that would hit you with this thing that looked like a camera flash, and if you didn't look away from it, it would stun you. I remember a bat thing that would bloat up like a beach ball. I remember the El Diablos because it killed me when I thought it was like, I was like, oh, there's a monster, yeah, let's go get it. And then it just, you know, I was low level and it wrecked me. I remember some stuff like that. Honestly, it's tough to give you a good answer because as someone who was struggling to find a method of playing that game that I could enjoy, I wasn't really paying a lot of, you know, it was hard to focus on the monsters when I wasn't even really enjoying my character, you know? I don't need that. Let's see, castle wall, stone block. Castle wall. That's what I unlocked earlier. Let's see, we'll put the salt in here. I need room. That's... okay. Let's check on the flax. Didn't enjoy your character. What turned you off? So, in my time playing Monster Hunter World, which is the only Monster Hunter game I've played, I played through the whole campaign, and then I played through one of the DLCs. It was one where you ran into the Witcher, Geralt of Rivia. And during that time, I tried every single weapon. Like, I did a few missions with bow. I did a few missions with, you know, longsword. I did a few missions with the gun. I did a few missions with sword and shield, lance and gun lance, and all that stuff. I kind of liked having a block, so I favored the lance, gun lance, and sword and shield the most. But I really didn't just love playing my character, you know? Like... it just, I just wasn't finding enjoyment out of it. I can't really explain it any more than that. So, like, as soon as I finished the campaign, and, like, I closed it down that evening, I never opened the game again. I had no urge to. Now, again, I'm not asking, you know, saying that they need to change anything about it. I'm just saying I couldn't find any enjoyment with the weapon class system. What game was this? Monster Hunter World. Just planting some more flax. All right. And how much do I have right now? I've got 30. All right, let's split the stack. And let's do that. All right, so that will make more flax seeds. And then we can put these here for making more linen. And then I'll grab more water from the well. You said you didn't really like FF14 either. Why not? Final Fantasy 14. Okay, so Final Fantasy 14. I want to be very clear on this. Like, I played it for like 10 to 12 hours, right? I am not saying I tried all of FF14 and hated it. I played it for like 10 to 12 hours, a weekend. And during that time, I made, I believe it's called an Adept or an Acolyte. It's a thing that turns into a summoner. I saw that it started with the Carbuncle, which was a summoned pet. It looks like Eevee.